All right, good morning everybody. My name's Eric. I'm a personal trainer at Evolutions. We're coming here today because we're doing an upper body quad set workout. I'm going to be working alongside with my wife Cherie.
Hi, I'm Cherie.
You guys have seen her at the gym many times. Feel free to come up to talk to us, ask questions anytime that we're working out. But if that's it, we're going to get started. So the equipment that we're going to be utilizing today in our workouts, depending on what you have at home, is what we're going to use. Some of you may only have things like a broomstick. Some of you may have dumbbells, some of you may have kettlebells, some of you may have barbells or plan to do this workout in the future. That's fine at the gym. All I'm doing is I'm trying to give you variations of each one of the exercises that we're going to do today so that you can do the workout along with us at home. So the big thing with all the stuff that's going on in the world today, we all have stress. We're all fighting against something, whatever it is. Family issues, money issues, work issues, dealing with the virus or whatever's going on. It's all about how you get back into the fight. If I learned anything from the whole entire time I was in the military, we fight the enemy, they come in, they knock us down, but when they knock us down, we got back up, we learned something, we came back after them twice as strong. We never gave up, and we're never gonna quit, and we're gonna fight through this whole entire workout as hard as we can. Some of you are beginners, some of you are experts. You decide how hard you're gonna work with us in this workout. Want to add anything, Cherie?
Nope, just
all right,
get going.
Let's go. Starting out with our warm-up. We're going to do some cardio combatives. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to get into a good fighting stance. Knees bent, chest up, shoulders up, elbows up. First thing we're going to do is we're going to do jabs for 30 seconds. Elbows in tight, defend your face. We're going to jab out 1, 2, 3, 4. When you're jabbing, push through the shoulder, keep the elbows tucked. You're going to rotate on that toe every time. The strength comes from the hips as you drive into the jab. Punch it out, pull it back. Use something like a mirror in front of you, target. Aim right for the bridge of your nose. Pivot, drive, 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 just like that. Pull it back, drive, pull it back, drive, pull it back. So the next thing we're going to go into is we're going to throw into an uppercut. Uppercut comes down, we come up and under. So your target is going to be at the base of the chin. We come under, we turn the hips up, and we drive into the punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you're punching with this part of the knuckle right here. So that's the focal point. We don't hit with the pinkies because that can injure your hand. Turn the hips, tuck up and under, just like that. And that is the uppercut. The next one we're going to do is we're going to keep in a fighting stance. I'm sure them shoulders are already burning. Hands nice and loose. And we're going to go into the cross. Left foot forward, right foot back if you're right-handed. Or you can switch. Go right foot forward, left back. And across is just like this. We rotate. Elbows level with the shoulders. We come straight across. You're hooking right into the chin. This is the target right here. Hook, hook, hook. That's our cross, just like that. See how I'm curving over the top? Elbow drives down, shoulders and hips are what do the power. Now while I'm doing all this, make sure you're going at your pace. It's fine if you're a beginner to slow down, focus on the technique, just like that. That's perfectly fine, all right? So the next thing we're going to go into is we're going to go into a high block. We're in our fighting stance. Our hands are here. When we come up, we're going to block high. 1, 2. When I block, I twist my wrist and the palms come up. So I'm blocking with the forearm. Here, drive the elbows up. I'm still rotating. Power into the block. Power into the block. Just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, go at your pace. This is perfectly fine if you're a beginner to control your heart rate. Remember, we don't need your heart rate going through the ceiling. Next one, to the right. Block, block, block to the outside. So the punch is coming in towards your ear. You block out, block out. Still turning the wrist. Block, block, block. Use your whole body, body weight in, block. So even though it's a block, it's just like a strike. Block, block, block. Just like this. If you need to slow down, just do this movement. We're only doing this to open up your shoulders, loosen up your traps, do all of those. Now we're going into the cross block, high block, just like this. So if something's coming down on top of your head, somebody's coming in with a stick or a bat, you're coming up, block, block, block. Both hands go up, extend. So you're blocking right here, you're catching it coming down here, block, block. You can step back and block for more power, boom. Boom, more of an advanced exercise. Just make sure those hands are getting over top of your head so that way that you're blocking. Good. The second one is somebody's coming in to strike into the groin area. So we're in our fighting stance. We step back and block. Back and block. Back and down block. Block. Just like this. Good. Control your heart rate. Make sure your chest, shoulders, eyes are up, looking at where the strike is coming from. Good. Just like that. Don't hold your breath. That's the biggest thing. You need to be breathing with me. If you notice, while I'm doing these exercises, I'm still able to talk. That means I'm staying at a cardiovascular level. Okay. So now that we've done cross block high, cross block low, we're going to go into elbow strikes. Your first elbow strike is going to look like this. Up, down, across, down, back. Up, across, down to the back. Up, across, down to the back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. 1, 2, 3. For the beginners, we can go just like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Remember, the whole reason we're doing this is just to get you warmed up. So that way the shoulders are nice and loose. When we do this workout, we're not tight and our muscles are loose. Up, across, and down. Up, across, down. Just like that. So when it goes fast, it'll be just like this. Up, across, down. Up, across, and down. Good. Those are all of your elbow strikes. So the next one that we're going to do is going to be a grab and elbow. In our fighting stance, we're going to reach out and grab. We're going to pull in and elbow strike. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. If you notice, I'm pivoting with my hip. I'm turning on that back foot so I can generate power with my back leg. So I'm pulling, elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like that. We switch to the other side. Pull. 1, 2, 3, 4. Elbow strike. Good? All right. Slow our heart rate down. We should be getting warm right now. So all we're going to do is we're going to come in, we're going to do some arm circles just to slow the heart rate down. So remember, while you're doing all this, you can rewind it. You can fast forward. You can keep it slow. All right? Nobody should be out of breath right now. You should be able to talk. If you're not talking, you're not aerobic. All right? So we got to get that heart rate slowed back down. Get everything ready so that way we can come back in. We're going to start with our weights. Now when we start with our weights, Cherie's going to come in. I'm going to be doing the exercises. She's going to demonstrate everything that you need to do to make sure that your joints are safe, what muscles that you're properly using for the exercise. I'm going to walk back here and get set up. She's going to come in and we're going to get started.
Hi guys, you well warmed up now? We're ready to get started. We are going to start with a lighter barbell for Eric. We're going to do a behind the head shoulder press. I want you to take like a shoulder width grip wherever you are comfortable on the bar, and we're going to press straight up, only come down to the top of your head. So your arms are going to be parallel to the ground, no lower than that. We do not want to risk any injury to your rotator cuff at all. Good. Good. So you've got 10 of those. Everything is going to be 10 unless you're using an extremely light weight. Now we're going to go to a front shoulder press. You're going to flip the bar to the front top of your chest, press straight up, only come down to about nose level with this one. Same reason. We don't want to risk any injury to the shoulder. So take your time, do each one, count of maybe 1 up, 2 down. If it's a lightweight and it's too light for you, you can actually slow the movement down to make it more challenging for yourself. There you go. Good. So we're working, now we're going to go into an upright row. So you're rowing up your body. Your hands can come in a little closer on the bar, wherever your wrists are comfortable. Go ahead and keep the bar in close. Elbows are going to lead the way. You're bringing it up to about chin height. Make sure you don't hit yourself in the chin though. So now we're working on the front of the shoulder, mid-shoulder, and at the top you kind of tuck back a little bit, and you're going to be working on the rear delt too. There you go. This is also targeting a little of the biceps. Very good. Now we are going to do a front raise. So we're going to lift the bar a little above eye level when you go to this. Control it. You can have a soft bend in your elbow. This is really targeting the front of the shoulders. You're also going to feel it in your traps, so right around your neck area into your back, upper back. This is also going to work, all these exercises are working your triceps. So we're kind of benefiting from a little bit of everything, even though it's a shoulder routine. There you go, should feel it burning. So now you're going to need to take a little bit of a rest in between, get a drink of water, and depending on how much you exerted yourself. Now for Eric, that bar was very light, but you, if you do something that was heavy, challenging to you, you might want to take a little longer break. Don't rush anything. You can take your time. You don't have to keep up right exactly when we're starting. I don't want you rushing. If you need to take a break, take a break. But any of these moves, like that being light, you can slow the motion down and it's going to make it more challenging to your muscles. Always keep your knees soft when you're doing anything standing also. All right, make sure you're breathing too. You need to not hold our breath. So blow out upon exertion. Really, if that's confusing to you, just make sure you're breathing. That's the most important thing. The other can get confusing and then you hold your breath. So no holding your breath. We are now going to move on to doing this with kettlebells.
These guys are 20-pound kettlebells, so it's something I can manage well without worrying about an injury.
Yep. All right, so we're going to do the same move. Yep. Behind the head press with the kettlebells. So same exact form in this. The range is going to be the same. The grip, make sure when you have the kettlebells that your wrist is not hanging back. That's going to put stress on your wrists with this move. So we want to keep everything in line. Your strongest point is everything in line. Wrist, or forearm, elbow. So now we're going to move to the front chest press. Same thing, and press straight up. Same level, do not let that arm dip down any lower than parallel with the floor. There we go, yep, yep. We want to protect the shoulders. A lot of shoulder injuries out there. We want to make sure we strengthen our shoulders to prevent any injuries. Definitely don't want to injure it while working out. So really listen to your body during all of this. All right, so now we're going to do upright rows. Yep, same adjustment. Let those weights just hang down. Do not force them up. Make sure they're just hanging straight down. There you go, lifting the elbows. They lead the way, bringing those kettlebells up to the chin area. Very controlled. Nice. So we're working those trap muscles. There we go. Good. Very good. Pumping up. Nice. All right. Last move is the front raise. There we go. So, yep. There we go. Good. Same thing. Slight bend in that elbow. Lifting to about eye level. Control them. If you have very light kettlebells and you're thinking this is easy, you can make it harder. Just slow the movement down. Make it challenging. Yep. Squeeze those shoulders. Initiate it with the shoulder squeeze when you do any of these movements. Very good. All right, take a little break, get a drink if you like, and then we will get started with the next exercise. Same exact routine, but we're going to do it with dumbbells the next time. And so if all you have are dumbbells, just use your dumbbells for all 4 sets. We're just giving you examples of how you can do it with different items. If you have nothing, use your broomstick. You can do the same thing. You can make it burn. Just go slow and go high rep with it. If you have soup cans, you can do the same thing. You can use soup cans. And I tried that this morning, and it actually did burn. So the shoulders don't take much for it to make it work. Here, we also have bands. If you have elastic bands with the handles, those work great. So you can use those also. Anything. There's no reason that you cannot get your workouts in at home. So definitely. Yep. And bands burn bad. If you've never used exercise bands, you need to try them. You can work your whole body with them. All right, so here we go, round 3. We're going to start with the dumbbells. All right, there we go. Good. Same exact thing, just using dumbbells. So you can pretty much use just about anything to get this workout in. If you have nothing, try doing it by squeezing the muscle with no weights, and you will still feel it. So,
I'm burning it.
All
I'm
right.
using 15s.
There you go. Good. Yep, you just adjust the motion when you're doing behind the head. Picture that you have a bar, and that's how you would adjust your arms. So you can do behind the head and then in front, just like that. So now we're going to do upright rows. It doesn't take much weight to burn with this workout. There we go. This is one of my favorite workouts. Upright rows. Still targeting those traps. You're going to feel it all over though. Core, you're working your core this whole time. So keep it tight, concentrate, everything. Think of squeezing that shoulder muscle. All right, and then we have the front raise. Same exact motion. All of these things, you're still doing the same move. You just can use different items to get the same results. So, yep, no reason that you can't do this workout. Keep going. Very good, very good. All right, now, any of you who have not been working out, or this is all new to you, you may not want to do 4 rounds of it. Try your best, or just go lighter, or even just set down whatever weight you're using if it's getting to be too much, and just do the motion with no weight. You're still going to benefit. Anytime that you're pushing your body beyond, just a little bit, beyond your comfort zone is when you're going to get your results. Okay? So you guys have had your water, cool down, loosen up, shake it off a little bit, and we are, get your heart rate down, and we are going to be starting with the barbell. So
Advanced exercise.
this is the last round.
Turn the hat backwards for this one.
The last round. Making him work. All right, up and over and behind the head. There we go. Yep, he's coming down. He's got a good marker. He's got the brim of his hat right there. Perfect, perfect level. Good, nice. And front raise. Bring those hands in a little closer. Flip it up. Don't force it up. Flip it. There we go. And press. Good. Very good. Feeling this one. This isn't even close to the weight he uses, but he's feeling it. Nice. Good. Good. Yep, you're getting a little bit of a bounce because of the heavier weight, which is fine when you have been lifting. So now, upright rows. Same thing. Good. Yep. Getting those elbows up level. Concentrating on squeezing that shoulder the whole time. They should be on fire at this point. Nice. Traps are firing. Yep, behind the neck there. All right, and now what I call is the dreaded front raise, because this is the hardest one, especially when you're using those heavier weights. All right, here we go. Nice, good, good. Yep, everything's firing. Keep that core tight the whole time you're doing this. Yep. We don't want to have that lower back bothering you after the workout, so really concentrate on that. Good. Shoulders are burning.
3 more.
Nice. You can do it.
Gotta fight.
You got this.
Even though we want to quit.
You can do it.
3 more.
Nice. Good. Good. Very good. And nice job. Very good. That was fun, wasn't it?
So if you haven't noticed, in the background was the word for the day. The word for the day that we're working off of is resilience. It's your ability to fight back, even when you're out of breath, when you're tired, you want to give up. When your wife works you extra hard in a workout, you still got to get up the next day and find a reason that makes you want to fight. And that's the definition of resilience, which is going to build in consistency, which is going to get you into the gym those days that you don't want to be here and do a workout. All right, that's it for us today. Hope you got something. Remember, take your time if you're a beginner. You don't have to lift the weight that I do. All right, see you all later.
You guys are great. Bye.